Hello everybody, thank you for watching today's question and answer videos. This is part 2 of the question and answer videos that I do every single Monday. I'm answering questions on this one from the last one that people asked me questions on the last one in the comment section. So any questions you guys have, ask me in the comment section. I'll answer them next Monday in the next Q&A video, okay? All I ask is tell me your location, please. Tell us where you guys are from, please. And if I miss your question, just ask me again. I'm not doing it on purpose. If I read it wrong, misunderstand it, if you don't understand me, stuff like this, just ask me again. It does not bother me. Believe me, I've had tons of the same questions over and over and over again. It's just the way it is. So next question is from Jolene, and don't know where you're from. I'm so glad I found your videos this week. Well, me too. Thank you. I have a question from your narcissist test video a few years back. I've been dealing with an ex-narc on and off for 20 years, and I'm questioning if he is after that video. I can set him down and tell him he hurt me and get apologies. I know he doesn't mean them because time after time he's proved I can't. Is this just a different tactic? So I think you're asking me, you're saying, you know, the saying out there in the general public is that narcissists never apologize, and that's not true. If somebody, if they don't care, you know, some narcissists, some people that aren't genuine, you know that. They'll say, I'm sorry, 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 sorry. You know, I just love people that just go, sorry. You can't even just say, I'm sorry. You know, it's like, you know, just lazy, doesn't care. But the best, you know, the worst thing, Jolene, is someone that has to apologize over and over and over again for the same thing. Right? So he's proved to you that you can't trust him, you said. Is this a different tactic? No. He's just lying to you and he's hurting you. He's doing anything he wants to do, even though he knows it hurts you. And when you make him, he just says, I'm sorry. And it means nothing, just to get you off his back. That's all. That's all. Just like when you got sick of mom nagging on you about things, you just tell her what she wants to hear. Okay, mom. You know, I'm sorry, mom. The words, I'm sorry, don't matter. Or how about, let's use this rule. Actions and words need to match, right? So if I say I'm sorry, but I keep doing it, I'm not sorry, period. You can't feel bad for hurting someone and keep doing it. You just, you know, okay? And if he really was like totally out of control and couldn't control his behaviors, hurting you, then go stop yourself, do something, get help. No, just sorry, do it again, sorry, do it again, sorry. Okay? Shell from Chicago. Hello, Shell. What should I do if my narcissistic ex what should I do if my narcissistic ex calls me a narcissist? Would I be overreacting if I sue him for defamation? Why are we so afraid of using the court system to deal with these people? It's not that easy. You'd have to, talk to your lawyer, okay? So your lawyer will let you know. Good luck just suing someone just because they call you a narcissist. You know, best thing to do, Shell, is ignore it. Stop putting time and energy into this. If you're not a narcissist, what are you worried about? If people want to sit there and just believe the bad things about you and they like that kind of stuff, they're unhealthy. You don't need anything to do with them, okay? I have a smear campaign going against me. A lot of people love it. They enjoy it. They don't know me, so they just believe all this crap because that's what they like. People that don't pay attention to it don't want it, don't like it. It's always going to exist. It's everywhere. I've noticed it's everywhere. So there's nothing you can do about it. Leave it alone. You don't need to sue them. Trust me. I'm sorry, but try to leave it alone. Try to stop seeing it and hearing it, and then it doesn't exist almost, okay? Hi, David. Christian from Sweden. Hello, Christian. My ex-BPD love-bombed me so hard in the beginning. Now when I meet someone who doesn't do that, I lose interest. Okay, and your question got cut off. So this is the second one I think got cut off. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why it's doing that. But that's the same question is what I got, I think. I think you're asking me the same thing. Why are you losing interest in people who don't love bomb you? You like how it feels, right? You're addicted to that rise of your hormones. Woo, 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 right? You love that feeling. So slow down, stop dating, work on yourself, heal all the things that hurt you, find out why you like that, what got you involved in these relationships, and start fixing this stuff so that you're healthier. So when you're around healthier people, it feels good instead of, not rewarding enough for you. Okay? If you guys like unhealthy people, what does that say about where you're at right now in life? If healthy people are healthy are boring, what does that say? Hi, David. Jody from South Africa. Hello, Jody. You answered my question 2 weeks ago, which really helped me, so thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. But I'd like further clarification on one thing. Why are narcs such pathological liars? My ex lied about everything all the time, sometimes about innocent things too. When I confronted him, he always blamed me, rude, angry, defensive. I begged for the truth, going crazy. One example. Okay, I don't need examples, right? Why is he a pathological liar? So this was taught in childhood. Okay, this is what enabling parents do. They create manipulators and liars. So the parents that know the child did something bad, but they feel so bad punishing them. I don't want to, because that parent hasn't dealt with their emotional crap, so they can't even punish their own children because that's hurting them. That parent needs to fix themselves before they had children, because now the children is a manipulating liar. So if a child learns, and children will try to lie right away. They will start learning to fake cry by 1.5 years old. I'm not kidding. They'll learn to fake cry. If a parent allows that to continue, then now the child is determining which behavior to take during things and times of their life where they have to make choices. So if they're presented with similar choices, they have similar behaviors, right? So if you're going to ask them if they did something and they know that you're going to be mad at them, they're just going to say no. If they never had repercussions from that, if their parents never punished them for that, by the time they're adults, they don't see it. They don't see that their lies are getting them in trouble, because what they know is that their lies are the way to live. Okay? Hope that makes sense. I'm Barbara, and I live in Florida. Hello, Barbara. How can I tell the difference between a good life coach and a bad one? I know a coach is different from a therapist. I would like to know what to look for when working with a coach. Well, same advice I've given with or about therapists, isn't it? So find someone that you can kind of connect with, trust, maybe determine what kind you want first. Do you want to maybe having a male or female? The gender is important to you. Maybe not. Is it important to you to see them face to face? Is it okay to see them on video? Talk to them by phone. What do they offer? Find out kind of things that you're looking for. The best thing to do is when you're saying just therapist or just life coach or just a counselor or just a psychiatrist, all these people tend to specialize in something, and that's what you should look for as well. And feel free to ask them questions before you see them. Be sure to ask them how they do things, how they handle things, what's the process, what do they specialize in, what do they know about this and that, okay? That's the best advice I can give. Find someone that specializes in things that you are looking for help for, okay? Thank you. Ruth. Don't know where Ruth is from. I can't remember. Oh, I think Ruth is from the United Kingdom. I'm meeting a nice chap. Oh yeah, you are. You're from England. I'm meeting a nice chap for drinks on Saturday night. I'm very cautious that every man in my life. I'm very cautious as every man in my life has been abusive. I keep thinking, has he agreed to go out with me because I appear vulnerable? Am I being overcautious? How will I ever trust again? Well, Ruth, let's keep it simple. Let's keep it mellow, right? You're not looking to commit. You're not looking for a husband. What are you looking for? Is that what you're looking for? If that's what you're looking for and you feel this way, you're probably not ready to date yet, all right? But what we need, guys, is we really need good, positive experiences, good outcomes. You guys have had bad experiences, and that's why we fear the worst, and we think that every person's a narcissist, and I'll never be able to find someone, I can't date anybody, all these things. Okay, I'm not saying, yeah, you're great at dating, obviously, but you need to keep trying, but more important, you need good experiences. So it's not just get back on that horse and just keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Find out what failed in your previous relationships. Find out why. Fix it. Find out what it takes to have a good relationship. Number one question I ask people when they say, why can't I have a good relationship? Why can't I find someone? I'll say, what is a good relationship? What does it take? What does it mean? What do you have to do? And they don't know. Well then, right? Learn this stuff. It's not easy. Okay? Learn how to have relationships with people. If you've had failed relationships, you may not know how. You can't just always blame the other person. Okay? People that have good, healthy relationships, they don't have relationships with abusers. So, I keep thinking he's agreed to go out with me because I appear vulnerable. So you're just worried about being victimized again. So bad, Ruth. And so if you're worried about being vulnerable, that means you won't allow yourself to be vulnerable. And if you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable in relationships, they won't grow. Okay? Learn to trust yourself again. Learn to rely on yourself. Okay? Learn to be alone first. Not lonely. Learn to be alone. Sarah from Los Angeles. Hello. Will a narcissist ever admit that they are a narcissist? Yes. Sure. Yeah. I know a narcissist that admits she's a narcissist. Sure. And there's YouTube channels people admit, and there's some narcissist channels that won't admit it. Like the person smearing me. She's a narcissist. She won't admit it. She's pretending that she's a victim like us. She says, I'm an empath, I'm an empath, I'm an empath like you guys, as I sit here and abuse people in the community. But there's also narcissists like Sam Vacton, HD tutors, stuff like this, that admit that they're narcissists. And I know that's a long stretch. I know that's not what you're asking. But yes, there are narcissists that will admit they're a narcissist. There's narcissists that say, no, I'm not a narcissist, I'm a sociopath. Many narcissists don't have a problem with this. Yeah. Sharon from Tasmania. Hello, Sharon. I took a restraining order out on my ex last November. My question is, do you think that's enough to keep him gone forever? Or should I be prepared to hear from him again once it's expired? I left my crystal ball in my other car. I don't know. I'm sorry, Sharon. I really don't know. If you have to use a restraining order to keep him away from you, if you really had, I know you have one, but if that's what it took, then it sounds like once it goes away, he might contact you again. But if, let's say it's a year-long restraining order, maybe that's okay to get him out of so that he has you out of his mind. See, he's still attached. He's still attached to you. Okay? So this attachment should break after absolutely zero contact for a year, 2 years, stuff like that. I think you'll be okay. That's why if you have a restraining order, I don't know about Tasmania, the best thing to do is to keep renewing them for quite a while. Usually you'll be able to, as long as you try. Sarah, again, just wanted to say hi, or just wanted to say it's an awesome channel you have. Helped me so much with my recovery. Thank you, especially the videos and Q&A. Thank you for telling me, Sarah. I appreciate you. I have a question. What is safe minimum contact if you're going through a divorce, sorting things out financially? Safe minimum contact is an agreement by your lawyers so that there's a third party, fourth party that are all aware of this agreement that he agrees on, she agrees on, both of you agree on, okay? And it can have nothing else to do but for the children, okay? And it should be only email. Only communication should be email. Save them. If he's acting bad, strange, don't reply. If he's accusing you, don't reply. If he's abusing you, don't reply. If it's not about the children, don't reply. Try to not even see him. I recommend a lot is you drop when it's his time, you drop the kids off for school, he picks them up in the afternoon. Then when they come back to you, he takes them to school in the morning, you pick them up in the afternoon. You don't ever have to see each other. There's already an agreement in place, no reason to even talk. This is not co-parenting, this is parallel parenting, meaning that you have another child. They will act like the child, they will parentify you, they will pitch their children, which they act like their siblings, they will pitch them against you, stuff like this. Plead for attention, get envious. It's gross. So it's not the same as co-parenting, therefore you don't try to co-parent. Does that make sense? Right? If it's not the same as co-parenting, then you don't treat them like a co-parent. Right? If it's, this isn't about what you should do. This is about what you have to do with a narcissist. Oh, I just want to be fair. Well, if he's not being fair, then that's not fair. Right? You can't just be fair by giving him everything he wants, and he's not being fair by not giving you anything, fighting with you, being mean to you. So, this is horrible, but the kids should know nothing about what goes on. The kid, any fighting, any stress he's causing, don't let the kids see it. He sends a mean message, don't let the kids see it. He tells the kids to say something mean to you. You just smile. Okay. Talk about something else. And you do this until they're grown. Because you had a child with a narcissist. Okay? You had children with a very sick abuser. So, just because we get a divorce, it's not over. But, just because you have children doesn't mean you need to keep being abused and traumatized. There is a way to do this. And I just said it. Okay? You get a lawyer. Okay? If he's harassing you, you get restraining orders. You get a lawyer. You save and document everything they do. You don't agree to terms you don't agree to. But remember, all of this is about the children. All of this is for the children, not for you, not for him, not for the marriage, not for the divorce. Nothing. It's for the children. Okay? Good luck. I can't imagine what it would be like to even go through a divorce with children, with an abuser. I can't imagine what it'd be like to give your children away for weekends or weeks at a time to an abuser. I am so sorry. But you do your part. I think they're always going to be okay. If mom or dad is healthy, they're usually okay. You have to understand that when one's an abuser in a marriage, the victim's not healthy either. At least you guys are apart and they have a chance for one parent to be healthy. You. Okay? And they need that, and it makes a huge difference. So, just because you weren't a narcissist doesn't mean that you were healthy. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Hope that helps, guys. Thank you. That's the end of it. So, please, if you can help me, I'm trying to get the best information I can find about narcissists as big as I can so it's available for people. I created this channel because the information wasn't out there to help me when I needed it. And I went through more and more years of torment not knowing what was going on. So please, if you can just click a few buttons, it'll really help me. Thanks, guys. Love yourself first. I'll see you next Monday. Bye.